Hey everybody, welcome into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. I hope you guys are having a great morning this morning. The 1st of August, 2025. We're here in sunny Colorado, about 7:10 a.m. this morning. Today's topic is up on the board, guys. Oh, it's a big one today, guys. Guys, here's the deal. Getting up out of my chair for this one. Here you go. Extended bull run coming 2026. Yeah. Macro meets crypto. Yeah, .com moment, like what happened back in the day, 1999-ish or so, 2000-ish or so. Yeah, the internet stocks went crazy. Remember that? Everybody and their brother was telling you about internet stocks. Stay away from that. It's a bubble. Well, people made a ton of money. Everybody who dumped their shares on everybody. The folks who dumped their shares on everybody made a ton of money. A bunch of young people, too. 18, 19, 20-year-old kids making millions from the .com boom. Remember the bubble? Remember all that? Well, here we are again with crypto. This is a .com moment, guys. Okay. I'm going to get into it here. Here's the deal. Now, all right, first of all, crypto is supposed to be a hedge, right? It's supposed to be a hedge? It was supposed to be a hedge. Everything changed. In my opinion, everything changed. It's been it's been building for a while, but yesterday was kind of a fulcrum, like a culmination where yesterday, August 1st, what happened? We'll get into it. Because I thought crypto is supposed to be a hedge against uncorrelated, and stay uncorrelated to traditional markets. So, but no, not as of now. Now they're trading like tech stocks. For Christmas sakes. All right, we're going to unpack this thing. Let's do it. What happened yesterday? U.S. trade tariff announcements yesterday. New tariffs on Chinese tech components and also electric vehicles. No bueno. Not great news for markets. Markets hate uncertainty. They also hate news that says, hey, things are, look out for this. Scary news. Market doesn't like it. Interest rates hiking up. Markets don't like that. Interest rates lower. Markets like that. Anyhow, basically, the spooked markets, as of now, we got a risk-off situation happening here, okay? Investors have pulled back, stocks, crypto, small caps, basically everything. Equities dropped. You guys woke up this morning I woke up to happy days. Hey, what happens? Never financial advice on their channel. Always tap that like and subscribe when you can. We've always got to think about that and just tap it whenever we can. I'm kidding. Guys, woke up this morning to some happiness, okay? Market's tanking for me, because that's buy time for me. Never financial advice on the channel. I love it when the markets tank. It's great. Federal Reserve hawkish guidance. Let's consider this, guys. Fed Chair, Mr. Powell. Mr. Jerome Powell, the guy who likes to clear his throat. When he's reading his script. Jerome Powell said no rate cuts through the end of 2025. I'm not too fond on that dude, in case you can't tell. Despite signs of economic slowing, not a huge fan. Tight liquidity stays longer. You must consider this, since both tech stocks and crypto are liquidity sensitive assets, guys. They got hit hard, and they will now. And this is what's going on now. We have a change, and I'm saying this really, really happened today. This is it. This is a huge thing. This is a huge firecracker episode for you guys. Bitcoin lost 3%. Ethereum lost 5%. Yeah, alts took a dip. Okay, guys, we know how this has been, okay, in crypto. That's been crypto being a hedge against traditional markets. Crypto being digital gold, hedge against inflation, right? Uncorrelated with traditional markets. Stocks fall, it rises. So this is all changing now. Easy, Jerome. Easy, Mr. Powell. New reality. Here we go. So now we have crypto and equities, especially tech stocks, now show high correlation with each other, especially during macroeconomic shocks. And we saw a few recently, this similar behavior, and now we really saw it waking up this morning here on August 1st, 2025. Institutional investors have now entered crypto as we well know. Hedge funds, ETFs, exchange traded funds, and ETPs, other exchange traded products, pension funds, BlackRock, Fidelity, etc., all hold crypto alongside equities and multi-asset portfolios now. So, macro risk rises. Excuse me. They reduce exposure across the board. Tech stocks and Bitcoin go down together now. This is what we're seeing. Bitcoin became a risk asset now, has become that now, despite being called digital gold. In practice, Bitcoin is traded more like a high beta tech asset if we look at it. And it really is now. When interest rates rise, future value assets suffer. This includes both growth stocks and crypto. The reason why is because liquidity is king. So both stocks and crypto depend on cheap liquidity and easy monetary policy. Do you think this could be why XRP, Ripple, and XRP is getting ready to frickin' dominate the blockchain world? The value transfer on the blockchain that we're going to experience if we're operating with other blockchains as well, of course. Guys, despite Bitcoin becoming a risk asset now here, we're seeing a huge change in things. It doesn't matter now what kind of I think, what people think. It never did. But now it's coming. Now the cream is coming to the top. Now it's turning into, this is the moment we've been waiting for, guys. So since liquidity is king, when the Fed tightens or signals no cuts, like we just saw, it's another part of this, market pulls back, liquidity sensitive assets first, so we get rate hikes or hawkish commentary, which often leads to simultaneous breakdowns. Dovish, obviously the opposite, but this is what we get now. When it comes to NASDAQ and BTC, connected, macro meets crypto now, correlated. Here's more evidence of the correlation, by the way, guys, if anybody is questioning or we're doubting. Data shows from 2022 to 2025, NASDAQ 100.75, very high correlation to Bitcoin. 0.75. Rolling 30-day, 2023 to 2025 average. That's what we're covering here. Rolling 30-day correlation to Bitcoin, 0.75 is what NASDAQ 100 came in at, which is very high. S&P 500 came in at 0.60. What? Close. Gold, 0.1. Low to no correlation, of course. And dollar index, the Dixie, the DXY, which measures the dollar's strength to other fiat currencies, as you well know. If you don't check that out, it's important to understand what we're doing in here. We're not covering episodes, but it's important for your financial background to know what that is. 0.4 inverse correlation for the dollar Dixie, the DXY. So when tech stocks drop, Bitcoin often drops harder, guys. When tech rallies, crypto rallies even more. So this risk-on behavior, not a safe haven behavior anymore. This is what we're saying. Everything has changed now. This is why this episode's crucial. I hope folks are paying attention. I hope you guys understand what in the world is going on now. Today is a different day. Now, are people thrilled? Do people want to go to crypto channels and crypto today, even though it's a Friday, by the way? By the way, happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday today. Guys, I mean, come on. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. This is it. Nobody wants to follow crypto when crypto goes down, but look at what happens today. This is our .com moment. This is hilarious. This cracks me up. It's a Friday, and folks are not going to be interested in crypto today because they know their crypto portfolio is going to go down. But the few that truly are the die-hard, understand crypto, have deeply researched crypto, are smiling today the way I am. And here I am. This is what I do. I'm the content provider, the crypto content information provider on the internet, on YouTube, that is here to smile at you here August 1st, 2025, to show that others who are smiling, the others who are smiling with me, understand markets. It's not financial advice. Those who understand crypto markets are smiling the biggest smile today. And there will be other videos, I'm sure, on it today, and I don't mind if others grab my video and tack on to what I'm saying this morning. Today is a huge day in crypto. Today is the day we've been waiting for. This is macro markets meet crypto, the decoupling. This is it. This is it. This is that .com moment, guys. This is back in 99, 2000, back when everybody was saying, oh my gosh, the internet stocks, you got to get in on those things, but make sure you be careful though, okay? And then after a little while, when, some time went by and people were like, it's a bubble, get out. And of course, well, it's a bubble. Yeah, people made tons of money. So this is the moment we're going into an extended bull run now. We're seeing the decoupling. We're seeing macro meeting crypto, the decoupling of the two markets. I'm here to show you how and prove it to you. Today is a huge episode today. And what cracks me up is nobody wants to follow crypto today. And I'm here to smile and be cheery because crypto crashes and reg markets crashed today too, August 1st, 2025. I'm sitting here laughing my pants off and smiling because first of all, never financial advice. It's buy time. Second of all, this is the moment we've been waiting for, guys. This is it. This is the moment. This is it. Macro meets crypto, crypto.com moment. This is the extended bull run, 2026 and beyond. Here we go. Okay, that had to happen on the timeline. This had to happen on the timeline in order for us to have crypto go to the frickin' moon. Okay, if we're paying attention, guys, let's pay attention to this. Let's think about this. We needed the .com moment kind of thing for our extended crypto bull run for all to go crazy. And then like Brad said and others have said that there will be a vetting out and the ones that are horrible are not going to play in the world will go away. And just like we saw with all the internet stocks. A bunch of people got filthy rich. Now, not financial advice on the channel. Who's paying attention? Are you guys paying attention to this? Are you guys paying attention? I'm here to smile at you on August 1st when the 2025 of the markets are crashing because I'm laughing my ass off. Guys, here's the deal. The relationship, of course, has changed, and it's changed permanently. Excuse me. Phase 1, 2011 to 2017, the relationship to stocks. This is the new normal now for Bitcoin and the correlation. And crypto correlated with macro markets. Largely uncorrelated, 2011 to 2017. 2018 to 2020, moderately correlated, mostly retail driven. Those who've been in the space for a while, remember this. We've now hit this point, 2020 to present, we're highly correlated, especially with tech equities. Okay? Now, post-ETF era, 2024, correlation locked in due to institutional flows. Conclusion, crypto is no longer anti-market, guys. It's part of the market now. All right. It is. It's pretty clear. The charts don't lie. Excuse me. Hang on, guys. Thank you, Jerome Powell, to clear his throat for a minute. A few possible future scenarios. Central bank credibilities. Number 1 is central bank credibility collapse. Number 2, major de-dollarization shift. And number 3, crypto native economy growth. Now, we're not needing those things. Okay. We don't need the decoupling, and that's not going to happen. And that's not what I had just said will keep happening. The de-dollarization shift will continue to happen. It's not going to affect anything except for people wanting to get into crypto more. So crypto prices over the years. So crypto prices are shaped by Wall Street's flows, Fed commentary, and macroeconomic outlook. Okay, just like stocks. So here's the thing. Here's more. Not the thing. Here's one of the things. All right. Back when crypto was the Wild West, which we all remember. Okay. It was moving on hype, having cycles, Twitter drama, Elon tweets, and everybody's like, well, if that's done and that four your having cycles are done, then we're done with our crazy volatile crypto run, our bull run jumps, our jumps in crypto. No, not true. This one's extended, guys. But it did move the hype, having cycles, Twitter, turned into X, Elon, putting out posts, putting out tweets at that time, basically, right? Uncorrelated, untamed, Wild West, completely different from what it is now. 2020, 2024 saw the rise of institutional Bitcoin ETFs, sovereign crypto custody, and crypto balance sheets going digital. BlackRock coming in. Huge stuff for crypto. Now, in 2025, we've got crypto we've got crypto basically not in any type of isolation like it was. Lives inside a macroeconomic machine that we call the world markets. It is part of it now. That machine runs on interest rates, liquidity in particular, inflation prints, and trade policy. So, what's going to happen when markets crank coming up because of a bunch of money printing by President Trump here, by the powers that be? Well, I think we all know what's going to happen. Okay. Yesterday, Trump announced tariffs on China. Fed doubled down on not cutting rates. Result, S&P dropped, of course, this morning. Crypto dropped. Bitcoin dropped, Ethereum dropped, altcoins collapsed. Never financial advice on the channel. It's buy time. Basically, guys, crypto and equities are now correlated. This is not a theory anymore, guys. I don't think it is. It's right now. Today marks a huge day. August 1st, 2025 is a huge day for crypto. Today is the day. You heard it here first on Crypto Info. What does this guy know? Today is the day. It's been happening, but today is the culmination point where macro meets crypto. That's why today's episode is such. Why? Because I'm saying I know what the heck I'm talking about. Because it's been happening for a while, and here we go. Now, if you guys disagree, this is fine. You could say we have not hit the culmination point. Hard to disagree that we're seeing, one can't disagree. The evidence is there in the charts. The evidence is there in real life with fundamentals. The evidence is there in the talk down the street, right? The person that talked to you about Bitcoin or crypto that you used to talk about a couple few years ago, come on. You know now when you talk to them, the conversation is different between the two of you. It's different, isn't it? It's not so, that guy, stay away from that weird internet money. Now it's, so what do you think that is, Tom? I don't know, Jim. Could be something. Not sure. Looks a little weird, though. Not ready for it just yet. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no. Except for the few that see it. We all have eyes on something. I'm not going to say to you, pay attention if you're missing crypto, because you are paying attention. What are you paying attention to? It's something that is of great interest to you. That's what we all do. Our passions. Guys, this .com comparison is real. If you're old enough, you remember in the 90s, 97 to 2000, investors were pouring into internet stocks like nobody's business between Yahoo. Oh, boy. You had a bunch. You had Yahoo. You got somebody named them, I don't know, pets.com, Amazon. Interesting. Amazon. You had a bunch, the old Netscape. Remember Netscape? It was simple. Internet's changing everything. That's what everybody was saying back then. And it did. Internet's changing everything, just like crypto. Blockchain's changing everything. Now, early on, most of the market was hype. not value. Valuations exploded, retail flooded in, right? Institutional followed. But they were the ones who dumped on everyone else. And right before the crash, the tech bubble popped in 2000, wiped out billions. And what happened? People made a ton of money. Those who survived made a ton of money. Amazon, eBay, Google, the real players stayed in. The cream rose to the top. Amazon, I mean, the ones that built the real infrastructure are the ones that rose to the top. The same thing happens with crypto, okay? So the thing is we're dealing with trading momentum, but it's not just crypto momentum, okay? It's not the only thing that we're dealing with here. We're not dealing with just like, what's happening in charts. It's real world partnerships. It's the entire planet jumping on board and saying, at least it was with the internet, saying, wow, this internet's actually a viable thing. I think we can use it. And they go ahead and, it's adopted through Metcalfe's law at a rate unprecedented now that we're watching. Now that we have rails laid between internet and cell phones and towers and everything else, boy, are we ready for crypto and blockchain technology. Wow. Interface that now with AI and we get a scary but very efficient future. Now let's fast forward, guys, to 99, 2000, all these things. You know what happened, okay? We remember those who are old enough, okay? Just like the tech price, everybody out, and then it crashed. We're dealing with a similar thing right now with the internet. With crypto. Crypto goes up when stocks go up. Go down when the Fed tightens. Fed gets hawkish. The crypto goes down. That's just how it goes. Risk on assets. Reacts to GDP, job reports, treasury yields, inflation data, tariffs, and dollar strength. So it's all part of the same financial bloodstream now. Now we've got one huge animal, in case we can't tell. Today marks a huge day. Guys, I hope you're paying attention to what's happening in crypto. Now what we're going to see is what happened in the dot-com boom. Now we're ready for an extended bull run in crypto. So you're hearing me call it first. Okay, crazy guy, Frank the Crypto Tank's calling it here first. You're going to see an extended bull run fueled by macro tailwinds. Rate cuts eventually are coming. This happens all the time. This is the cycle to have you live and swim in a fishbowl where you think rate cuts are never going to drop again. Rates are never going to get cut again. They get you every time. Guys, if they didn't do this to you and me and have us feel that we're swimming in this fishbowl that's never going to change, the waters will never change. If they did it in a way that where it wasn't like that everybody would be able to figure out and everybody could get rich. They're never going to do that. The markets have to always do what you think they're not going to do. And you think it's crazy, right? Because now wait, we have charts. Can't we predict what they're going to do within reason? Well, we can within reason. But on even this time frame of a month, it's hard. Or 2 weeks, what they're really, really, really going to do. So, who's paying attention? Who's awake out there? I want to gently wake you up. I don't want to toss cold water on you. I want to wake you up gently if you're not awake. If you are awake and you're more awake than me, please help wake me up. And if that's not the case, please wake up. We're going to see an extended bull run here. ETF inflows. Global de-dollarization will not stop. That will continue. Printing of money coming up here will not stop. Interest rates dropping, coming up, not right now, coming up in some months on a little longer time horizon. That's going to go crazy. Guys, end of summer to fall. So the Fed meets 8 times a year. Let's just see what happens coming up, huh? All right, then we're going to get the frenzy, retail speculation. We got regulatory clarity for a bunch of stuff, increasing moving forward. All that means is more money coming into crypto by institutional investors. Meme coins, DeFi 5.0, Dogecoin revival, Shiba going to the freaking moon. I know he's a moon boy. Yeah, well, what? Okay, guys, if 10% of the Americans have bought crypto and we got another 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% coming in, what the heck do you think these people are going to buy? Wake up. They're going to buy Shiba. They're going to buy Doge. They're going to buy the ones they know. They're going to buy XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Algo, MyOTA, because they're smart. They're going to buy utility coins, but they're also going to buy Trumpy coin and all these other silly things. They're going to buy all this stuff, and it's all going to crash. Yeah, they'll buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Of course they will. They're going to buy your Solaners, your Bitcoins, your Ethereums. Of course they will. So welcome to the viewers in on the channel. I hope you 3 viewers that are in on this, there's 3 people on the chat. I'm saying my channel kicks butt, and it's not just mine. We got 3 people on this chat. Okay, I'm cracking up. 3,000 coming up on the chat, not bragging. Are you 3 people awake who are on the chat? I wonder. I wonder if it's my mom and my brother and my wife on the chat. Guys, I hope you're awake. You missed all that I did, and it's fine, and I know you're not rewinding, and I could give 2 craps. I'm out of here. You missed it. We're on at about 7 a.m., and it's all good in the hood. You missed probably one of the biggest episodes. You might want to rewind. Today is the day. Bitcoin, the crypto market meets the macro market, decouples from it. We experience now the extended bull run going forward, like what we saw with the internet stocks. This had to happen on the timeline. Please wake up. Please see the truth. Please see. Here we go. It's game on like Donkey Kong. 2026 extended bull run and beyond. Here we go. It's on. Today had to happen. Yeah, I hope you guys are paying attention. Don't forget to tap like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day today. Thanks for tuning into Crypto Info. Just for the few who did, you got the benefit and the value. Tap that like and subscribe. See ya.